But thank you for the invitation to be here. As I said, I used to be a trainer. I used to come and do training here many, many years ago. That would have been in the late 80s and early 90s. So as I mentioned to this show, as I came in, it's been a long time since I entered these offices again after many, many years. And I would like to, first of all, to take this opportunity, it needs to be said, to express our appreciation to Post Fiji. As you said, it's 150 years. Long service to this country over many decades, over different kinds of services that you've provided over the past. I think from the records that have been given to me since the year 1871. That's long before any of us were born. So I think, first of all, for today is congratulations to Post Fiji for all the work that you've done over the years. You've connected the people of this country. You've allowed them to communicate in different ways. You've brought service to the people. So we recognize your effort. We recognize all the work that you have done. And from the early years, the business has grew. I think the Fiji Post has become our first national network. It was the first national network that combined our country together over the many decades of the years. And across the thousands of kilometers of our islands, we've brought that connectivity to our nation. And it's staggering to consider everything the business has helped Fijians to do. Business dealings, letters to friends, money orders to families, saving bank services. I remember when I first started working, it used to be called the Post Office Savings Bank. Post Office Savings Bank. Now it's called, what's it called now? BSP, yeah? BSP. So when we started work, it was the Post Office Savings Bank. I remember those days. In the weekend, you have to withdraw the money on Friday to make sure it lasts until Monday. That was before the times of ATMs. Eh? So that your network of delivery has extended to the most rural and maritime regions around the country. And in recognition of the vital role that Post Fiji plays in connecting our rural people into business, I know that government has also been providing assistance to make sure that you can continue to provide that assistance that our rural people need. And this is just a testimony to the similar kinds of service that government provides to those that need that assistance, our most vulnerable in our society, those that are away from our towns and our centers. Over time, Post Fiji has been adopting new technologies and consumer habits. Your services have expanded from mail delivery to dispatching money orders and to bill-based services, as well as retail, office, key cutting, and mail management services. Your business has increasingly moved online. This year, as you've said, it's World Postal Day. We're a bit past the date of 9th of October. That the event was declared, has been expressed here in 1969 by the Universal Postal Congress in Tokyo as a means to mark the anniversary of the Universal Postal Union creation in 1874. The purpose of World Post Day is to bring awareness to the post's role in the everyday lives of our people and businesses, as well as its contribution to global social and economic development. As a result, the UPU's member countries are encouraged to organize their own national activities to celebrate this event, including everything from the introduction of promotion of new postal products and services, and today, as we've heard about the stamps that will be launched today, and to the organization of open days at post offices, mail centers, and post museums. So we are here today not only to observe this global event, but also to introduce the postage stamp that will commemorate this year's theme. Today, sustainability is a crucial concern for the world, and postal services want to go out of their way to ensure their global services are always green, to reflect the chosen theme for this year, which is Post for Planet. And I think it's very appropriate. Just last week, the Honorable Prime Minister launched the 30 by 30 consultations. One of the events that we have where Fiji wants to have 30% of our oceans set aside as marine protected areas. Once again, that is something that the Prime Minister has been doing. As you know, our Prime Minister has been at the forefront of preserving the environment. He's put a moratorium on deep sea mining to make sure that we can preserve the environment that we have, a pristine environment in this country. So I'm very glad to hear with all the developments that we have had in fighting against climate change and preserving our pristine environment that we have. The ocean, you know, right now, the world used to breathe. It has two lungs. It used to have two lungs. One is the Amazon rainforest that needs to clean the atmosphere. The second is the Pacific Ocean. Now the Amazon forest is under threat. It's the Pacific Ocean that's still regulating the climate around the world today. So as the Post Fiji, as the postal agencies come on to this fight on finding ways that we can do as much as we can for the planet, it's something that I really welcome. We're talking about preserving our environment, talking about the circular economy, trying to make sure that we recycle and reuse everything that we've been using in the past. So I really welcome this, and in support of this theme, I'm told that we'll be planting mangroves. I think I'll have to hitch up my Sulu and step onto but I always love to do that. So I want to once again, congratulations Post Fiji. I look forward to this particular theme is a theme that is critical, not only for the postal business, but for our country and our future and the future generations of this country and the future generations of the Pacific. To conclude, I'm very grateful to be here for this national celebration, and I wish you all the very best. Happy World Postal Day, everybody. Nasa wali. So that's the stamp, eh? Yes.
Yeah, that's the stamp.